that was the reassurance that I needed, that I'm where I'm meant to be. I've recently purchased a Ninja Creami. How are we comparing? I am the biggest cheapskate you'll ever meet. Yeah. Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. It's a nerve-wracking one for me today. I officially start my new job. It is May 1st, so white rabbits, white rabbits, white rabbits. I'm not even that superstitious, but I've always said, if I can remember, white rabbit 3 times on the first day of the month, and it's meant to bring you good luck. And if there's a month I need luck, it's this month, because I want to do well in the job. Yeah, so it's a Friday today, but I'm starting my job today so I can get a full month's wage at the end of the month. I'm meeting my employer in Glasgow city centre, so I need to get myself ready and presentable, which is rare because I don't really do that anymore. I had a shower and I've did my curly hair routine. I just need to diffuse it. I've got a coffee to keep me going, and of course, you know it, my electrolyte drink. Give me all the health. I'm ready. Wish me luck. My hair is still so flat, but I don't have enough time to dry it now. So when it's dry, I'm just gonna zhoosh it on the train. I wish I could be someone who wasn't chronically early for anything they need to go to. I just panic, like even when I was at school. My dad, if you're watching this, you used to call me a freak of nature, and that has stuck with me. I'd set my alarm for like really early so that I wasn't late for school, and I'd panic if we were like even slightly late. More so, I just didn't want the embarrassment of walking into class late, and I had 100% attendance, so I didn't want that to slip. And I'd be like, Dad, please can we leave the house now? Like, we're cutting it fine. And he was like, Joanne, you're a freak of nature. We're here in plenty of time. And I was like, oh man, this is just too much. My heart's going pitter-patter. I never go anywhere without my headphones, and I don't have them with me. I've got to do this train journey there and back. No headphones, I don't know how I'm gonna cope. I just didn't want to bring them because they flatten my hair, and it's very rare that I have my hair and makeup done. So I was like, do you know what? Let's not sacrifice this effort for Lumen, a podcast. This is me in the train station, just fully in awe at the morning that I had. I'm so blessed and grateful for this job opportunity that I've been given, and I'm just so excited for what's to come. I'm home and in my comfies. Are we even shocked that I'm wearing this jumper again? No. This morning went so well. It was super informal. Got my laptop and my login details and stuff. And the lady just ran through like how the pay works, how the holiday works, expenses and all that sort of stuff, and like gave me an insight in what my first few weeks are gonna look like, and you know, all that stuff, the onboarding stuff that you do when you get a new job. I'm really excited about what's to come. Like, the job sounds so good, so well suited for me. Everyone in the company seems super lovely, so my nerves are at ease. I mean, I'm still obviously nervous because starting a new job, you want to make a good impression, first impression and stuff. I'm through in Edinburgh a few times in May, which is great because I love Edinburgh. I'm staying overnight in a hotel for one of them, which is exciting. I just love a little hotel. I was saying to my boss that I haven't been out for a celebratory meal yet, just because of like trying to do the renovation on time. That's where our attention's been on, like just let us get the office set up. And she said, Joanne, you definitely need to go out and celebrate. This is a huge achievement. And she was like, if you want an insight into how proud you should be, she said 130 people applied for this job, lots of them with particular backgrounds and experience in the industry. So like some of them have already did this job before, so they had really strong CVs and cover letters. She said we conducted interviews all day and it was a unanimous decision. It was you. Like, the 2 people who interviewed me just immediately said, yep, it's Joe, when it came to making the decision who to hire. And that's honestly nuts, considering what I was experiencing in Australia. Like, you saw me pretty much cry on YouTube, so upset and disheartened, and quite frankly I was at an all-time low. And see, just hearing that, like, that feedback, it honestly almost brought a tear to my eyes. So when I was saying like bye and thank you and everything, like I was low-key fighting back a tear, because I was like, that was just so nice to hear, and it was exactly what I needed to hear, I think, because you can start doubting yourself when all you're receiving is rejection and like low blows and stuff, whereas that was the reassurance that I needed, that I'm where I'm meant to be, if you get me. Everything happens for a reason, and I even told her, I was like, I submitted my application 50 minutes before the deadline, and I was like, the stars are aligning, like this is nuts that I even got this job, like I am so blessed and so grateful. I was just sitting on the train home literally in awe at how things have changed so quickly since being home. I'm just so happy and so grateful, and I'm definitely sure that I've made the right decision with everything, and I'm so excited for what's to come with this job. Like, I think it's going to be amazing for me. Onwards and upwards. But for right now, I'm going to go to the retail park and the supermarket and get some bits and bobs in for the weekend. Going to get some essentials for my Ninja Creamy to see what more recipes I can make. Also, I did take off all my makeup. When I got in, I was like, give me that baby wipe and put on the Nivea, and then I got a phone call and my boss was like, oh, could you submit your headshots whilst your hair and makeup's looking lovely? And I was like, oh man. So I quickly just redid it. I never look like this in Asda, so this is a whole new experience. Morning. I had a fun Friday night playing with my Ninja Creamy. It's so funny, like everyone in my household just all gathered round me whilst I was mixing up the concoctions. I was like, see, yous all love the Ninja Creamy and yous are so grateful that I've got one. So I'm now the designated ice cream maker, but I'll take on that role with full respect. It's Saturday morning. I'm just getting ready to go to the gym. I'm going to do a heavy back and biceps day because that's my favourite muscles to train, and it sets me up good for the weekend. Tonight I'm going out for my friend's birthday dinner. I've only got a small handful of friends, and 2 of their birthdays fall within the same like 2 weeks, so I need to go to the Range, Home Bargains, B&M and get some bits for their birthday presents. But those shops are always fun, and I can see what other decorative bits I can add to my office. Also, I just quickly watched that clip back. What the heck is going on with my hair? I look like I've got a blooming devil horn. I can't be bothered. Curly hair has a mind of its own. I'm just going to put my headphones on and pray that it looks alright. I'm ready for my dinner. My hair is looking extra curly, and to be honest, it's a mess. I didn't know what to do with it. I tried to put it up in a bun and it just wasn't cooperating. Don't ask, I feel like I look like a big clown. My outfit is denim jacket from Vinted, a bodysuit and my cool jorts and my dunks. And to be honest, I'm ready for my blooming dinner. I don't even know where we're going. I don't know if it's a burger place or a pizza place, but either of them sound good to me. There was a time when I lived in like Edinburgh and then lived in Musselburgh that I was on trains all the time. I would come home like quite a lot of weekends, so it was like train from Musselburgh to Edinburgh, then a train from Edinburgh to Queen Street, then a train from Glasgow Central to home. So that was 3 train journeys at the one time, and I did that a lot. To be truthful, I don't know how I did it because I CBA with trains now. I think I'm actually getting old that I just can't be arsed doing anything. I need some youth injected into me. Where can I buy that? Look at the state of this hair that I am working with. What on earth? Why is it so buffy? It's so buffy. But oh, I'm not gonna lie, I've never felt my hair this soft. And if I'm honest, it smells pretty alright for not having washed it in quite a while. Last night was so good. I hadn't seen my friends in genuinely a year, like last May, just because like life was getting in the way, and whenever we'd arrange something, other things pop up. You know what it's like, just adulting. So it was so lovely to get a catch up with everyone and hear how well everyone's doing and what they're all doing with their lives. I was like, that is so sweet, and you feel so proud of your friends seeing them do well. Because I'm not on Facebook or Instagram, so I do miss quite a lot of life updates, like if someone's bought a house or whatever and I've not been like messaging, I just wait until I see people to hear what's happening. Went to a really nice dinner place in Shawlands called Phillies. It was giving off like Bucks Bar vibes. I got chicken tenders and waffle fries. They were absolutely delicious. The chicken tenders were £11, but you got like 7 of them and they were really quite big. It was a filling meal, and I even had some boxed up and took home with me. Cocktails were only £5, which was crazy because that's unheard of. It's rare to get a cocktail that cheap. And then we went through to the wine bar that they have, and I just got the equivalent of a Lambrini because I am a big giant wuss. I'm not a wine drinker. My throat is so sore. One of my friends was ill, and I'm thinking, have I got this? I'm gonna monitor it today, and then if later tonight I'm really not well, I'm gonna text her. I was like, hopefully yours is gone, because I've now got it. I've taken on the burden. I'm hoping I'm just stuffy because it's the morning. Shawlands was such a nice little area. Like, I do not know Glasgow at all. I know the city centre, and that's about it, aka I know where some good pubs are, I know where the shops are, I know where Mr Pretzel is, you know, the deliciousness, I know where Ting Thai Caravan is, best Thai food in Glasgow. With regards to like the West End or the South Side, I could not tell you a thing. Like, it's a place that I've never really been, but Shawlands was actually such a lovely area. As soon as I stepped off the train, I was like walking through it, I was like, I'm getting like Edinburgh vibes here, like really, really nice feel to it. It was good atmosphere. And my friend's flat had like the really big high-rise ceilings, and it was just so beautiful. And I was like, absolute congratulations to you, like, you are smashing life. Whereas my biggest accomplishment, yes, I was sharing about my job success, like I've started a new job, I'm really excited, but I was also like, I've recently purchased a Ninja Creami, and I'm gonna be experimenting so much with the different recipes of ice cream that I can make. I was like, how are we comparing? So it can be quite stressful seeing people your age doing things that maybe you're not doing, but well, look what I'm doing. Like, my main priority today isn't anything extravagant, it is what flavour of ice cream can I make? And that's the beauty of being in your mid-20s. You just gotta roll with the punches. I'm just gonna go to the gym, get the workout done and dusted. Tonight, I'm doing something exciting and something that I've been wanting to do since this new trailer. I'm going to the cinema to see Michael, the Michael Jackson movie. One of his relatives that is playing him, and I've seen the interviews, and he's pretty much a dupe, like a dupe of Michael. I think it'll be a really good movie, but I will give my full review once I have concluded watching the movie. Cannot be bothered going to the gym, but I'm just doing it nice and early so it's out the way. And then I don't know what the plan is for the afternoon. The movie's not until 5 o'clock and it's only like 9 now. Oh, sometimes I hate putting contacts in, but I am legally blind. 2 made up creamies in the freezer, because you've got to make them up for like 24 hours before, and then you can have the ice cream like the next night. So that's the only flaw. Like, I wish you didn't have to wait as long. Like, I wish it was a way you could just put it in like a blast freezer for an hour and then it gives you the results as what it would be like if it was frozen for 24 hours. But basically I've got chocolate orange, and then I've got a banana and chocolate. Are you joking me? Tomorrow is Monday, aka it marks day 1 of my first full week at my new job. I am nervous, as anyone would be. I've got a really nice workspace. I'm just going to take it a day at a time. Everyone seems nice, so hopefully if I've got questions I can easily ask for help instead of sitting there stressing. And my first ever marketing job, I remember like really feeling like a fish out of water. Like, I did not know what I was doing, and I felt so bad when I had to message my manager and ask, like, sorry, can you please just run through everything again, because like I'm a little lost sheep. And she fully just broke down everything, and I felt so much better after, and I was actually able to do my job. So I need to have the confidence in myself to, if you're struggling, ask people. Scent of the day, I'm going to use my Zara Golden Decade because there's only a wee bit left. And this perfume is a summer perfume if I've ever smelt it. Something so funny happened when I was getting off the train at Shawlands. I was walking behind this girl, and I'm not joking, she had the exact same hair as me. It was as if I picked up my hair and placed it on her head. Curly hair is weird. Like, I don't even have the same curl pattern 2 days in a row, let alone someone else having the exact same curl pattern as me. Like that's a beauty and the curse of curly hair. You don't know what you're waking up to that morning. No 2 days are the same. I wore that hairstyle yesterday, this one, which I've just did again today, the half up, half down. I never wear that hairstyle. That is so rare for me. The fact that I even wore it yesterday, I was like, that was random. I don't do that. But the fact that this girl in front of me had my exact hairstyle, like it was half up, half down, same curl pattern as me, and we were about the same height, and I was like, are you my little sister? But now I've redid this hairstyle and I actually kind of like it. This could be my new thing. It's out of the face, but the curls still have room to thrive. I'm gonna pre-make my snacks for the cinema because you've guessed it, I'm a cheapskate. I'm not gonna spend like £5 on a box of popcorn. I think I'm gonna make like a yogurt bowl and stuff, but oh, I need to put you onto something. See this ready meal creamy chicken and greens from Aldi? It's low calorie and it's got 37 grams of protein. When I tell you this is my new favourite, this is my new favourite. It low-key tastes like that chicken that you would get in school. You know, like the high school chicken? What was that called? Chicken Supreme. It kind of tastes like Chicken Supreme. You'd get it with rice. Oh, school meals were actually really good. I really miss the dark chocolate cookies that my school used to sell. Who knows what's in the canteens these days though, because I know a lot of rules and regulations have changed with regards to the amount of sugar, so it's probably gone downhill. But back when I was there, like 10 years ago, what the hell, it was delicious. I'm having a bloody nightmare. I just dropped that yogurt and I literally just cleaned the floors. I think bringing a yogurt bowl to cinema is actually kind of elite, because this is basically just like eating a dessert. Plus it's a hack to get your protein in. Cheesecake flavour drops. These are the GOAT. I actually kind of want to order some more flavours of flavour drops, because they really do just enhance any yogurt bowl that you have. Give this a mix. With the powdered peanut butter, you're usually meant to only put a wee teaspoon in with some water so it goes like gloopy, that you can drizzle over things. But truthfully, I'm just being really lazy and I'm just going to sprinkle it on because it will still taste good. There we are. Give this a mix. It actually mixes really quite well. You don't really need to do the water drizzle. That's just more of you if you want that like little drizzle of sauce compared to like mixing it in with things. Flatten that out. And then I'm just going to place on some frozen berries. Do a big mix of them. Raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, some blueberries. Gorgeous. And that's me set for the cinema. I'll also bring like some biscuits and some juice and maybe a bag of crisps with me because the film's probably long. And then I'll come home and I'll have my dinner, aka that ready meal, and I'm so excited. I bought jelly snakes from Asda yesterday, but here's a life hack. Put them in the freezer. Trust me, listen. They are rock solid, which just makes them more chewy. I really like them. Perfect balance between sweet and sour. Me and my friend went to a psychic last week. That was my first time going to a proper psychic reading. I went to a psychic night one night and it was actually the weirdest thing that happened. During the break we were sitting in the pub and then we saw this lady walk outside. Then we heard a commotion, and this was all in the space of, not joking, 10 seconds. We heard some shouting and then we saw the same woman who walked out walk back in and she had a black eye. She literally walked in and she just had a huge black eye. She was outside for literally about 10 seconds. I sort of like looked over, I was like, what the heck? And then at the end of the event, we went over and we actually spoke to the table and we're like, what happened? And she just said, she basically told the girls who were being quite rude earlier on when the psychics were talking, like they were talking as well, and it was just awkward. It's, you know, that way it's like, can you please shut up? Like, these ladies are trying to do their job and these are just being rude and talking. Well, she basically said that to them outside and they didn't like that and they punched her in the face. Are you freaking joking? I felt so sorry for the poor woman. She still rocked the black eye. I was like, if anything, it gives you added street cred. Me and my friend went to this lady's house and she took us one at a time. And my viewpoint still stands. I haven't had anything that makes me not necessarily believe, because I do think there will be some form of communication with people who have passed, but for me personally, I've not felt that connection. And this lady, whatever she was saying, unfortunately was not right for me. She was saying things about me personally, like one thing she said was I have expensive taste. I am the biggest cheapskate you'll ever meet. Honestly, love a bargain. The most expensive thing I own is my Ninja Creamy, and I just purchased that, and that was something that was on my list for years because I was too cheap to actually buy it years ago. I definitely don't have expensive taste. She said I've got a big link to Ireland. I don't, but my friend who was sitting downstairs does, so maybe there was a cross in the people. And she also said that she can tell I've been really, really busy with work lately. If you've watched my channel up till now, you know that's not the case. I was unemployed for a month in Australia. I was trying so hard to get a job and didn't get one, and I've successfully landed a role that I start officially, well, I started it a few days ago, but tomorrow's my first working week. So unfortunately, I haven't been busy with work. I've did some UGC work, but I've not been like mega busy where I'm working all the time. So unfortunately, I didn't reap any benefits from going to see the psychic, but lovely lady, I appreciate her profession, and I'm still open to the idea of going to a psychic again, because if there's a way I can communicate with my loved ones who I've lost, especially the ones who left suddenly, like what the heck was that? I'd like to hear from them, then I'm open to it. But it's good to say that I've had a private reading, and I was crapping myself the whole time, but it was fine. The Michael Jackson movie was amazing. I have popcorn stuck in my teeth. Ooh. So good. I highly recommend you go watch it. I've always been a big fan of Michael Jackson, loved his music, and I remember one year when we did our dancing show, we did the theme of Michael Jackson. I think it was like half Michael Jackson, half musicals or something, but I just remember loving dancing to his music. And my dance teacher at the time actually went and seen Michael Jackson live, and she always used to talk about how it was the best concert she'd ever been to. That would have been amazing to see. He just had such a fantastic stage presence, like from his dance moves to his outfits to his interaction with the fans, like, and the guy that played him, I think his name's Jafar Jackson, he was a spitting image of Michael, and he also had the most incredible singing voice. It showed Michael Jackson as like a young boy, and then a middle-aged boy, and then like an older boy, and see all three of them incredible voices. As soon as the youngest boy started singing at the start of the movie, I literally got goosebumps from my toes to my head. I just felt them like come up on my body. I was like, what an incredible voice that wee boy has. His parents must be so proud of him. If you're on the fence about, I don't know what to do this weekend, should I go to the cinema, highly recommend you go and watch that movie. It's literally 6 AM right now. I feel so insane doing this walk this early. When my alarm went off, I practically rolled out of bed. I'm shocked I'm standing, to be honest. Today's the day I start my job, like properly. I'm not really counting Friday because it was more of a meeting, but today I'm like logging on from home. I thought, what better way to kickstart my morning with a glorious beach walk, of course. I'm stealing that nice calming energy from the ocean and I'm plonking it into my head. Thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the Michael Jackson movie if you go to see it. Wish me luck. I'm nervous. I'm also very sweaty. I've got ankle weights on again and this big puffer coat and in a hoodie, and I think I've made a mistake because I'm not even at the start of the walk properly. Love and hugs, and I'll see you in another cheeky little video. Yeah.